Howdy folks, I'm Brian.
I'm Amber.
And here's some Sunday morning Reddit for you today. Our first letter is titled, "Am I a jerk for refusing to give my boyfriend a percentage of my raise just because he predicted it?" Alright folks, let me know what you think of this one. Make your predictions ahead of time. Okay, this might sound kind of bad, but let me explain. I am a 32-year-old female, and I have been with my boyfriend, a 35-year-old male, for 7 years. He has what he calls a supernatural ability, and that is to dream about things and or events before they take place. In other words, he claims to predict the future. He once talked about seeing me getting a new car in his dreams, and in 2 months' time, I bought a new car that I was saving for. Shocker of all shockers, you bought the car that you were saving for, which probably took longer than 2 months. Another example, he told me about seeing a new friend coming into my life in his dream. Turns out he was talking about the dog that I adopted in July. Basically, events that weren't so surprising. Imagine that. Just make vague, generalized statements and you might be able to get one right every once in a while. I'll use my superpowers. I predict that someone out there is drinking a Diet Coke while watching this video. Let me know if I got my prediction right. Now, I've got a raise at work, around 40%, after working my butt off for 6+ years with this company. I was happy because now I get to renovate parts of the house like I always wanted. Don't earn that much money anyways. And when I told my boyfriend, he told me to set aside a percentage of the money for him. I was so confused and I asked him why, and he said it was because he already dreamed about me getting a raise and predicted this event before it happened. I said, I don't know since I don't recall him ever telling me this. He got upset and said the reason is that he didn't want to tell me because of how I kept making fun of his abilities, and that I could go ask his friends and they'll confirm that he indeed did see this coming. It's almost like if you work hard for 6 years that you'll eventually get a raise. I said that I was sorry, but this seemed illogical and unreasonable of him. I refused to give any money, and he flipped out, calling me ungrateful, and claimed that I was turning my back on the people who helped me in a way get to this raise. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of laughed at the absurdity of this, but he got even more offended and said that I can't blame him for not telling me after I kept mocking him like that. I refused, and I said that no way was I going to give him any percentage, and I would rather save the extra money for renovation work around the house. We had an argument and he left to be with his friends, who later got involved and said that the way I treat my boyfriend and his incredible prediction ability was appalling and out of line. Sounds like somebody has a cult following. Mm-hmm. They said that he wasn't asking for much and I should consider it. Alright folks, what do you think? Should OP consider giving him the money or should she not?
Nope. I love how he's like, OP's been working hard at this for 6 years, and he's trying to be like, I predicted this, so I get your money.
Yeah, well, this is like, if he's so good at this, buy a lotto ticket, right? Then you don't even have to debate or dispute or anything like that. Go out, buy your own lotto ticket, know what the numbers are, and then you won't have to share any of that money with anyone, OP's boyfriend. Now, here's the thing. There's a difference between prediction and manifestation, right? He's claiming that by his dreams, he's manifesting, right? Which is clearly not the case, right? And there seems to be like some confirmation bias here as well, right? He's probably only seeing the good aspects or his positive prediction. How many predictions of his haven't come true, right? And you can argue, oh, well, it just will take a matter of time. But when you have such generalized events, they're bound to happen, right? This is just the natural order of things. And plus, we're really good as people at predicting the future, right? We predict where the planets are going to be. We predict, where are you going to be next Tuesday or Wednesday, right? We can say relatively certain what the weather tomorrow is going to be, right? We predict the future because that's what we're good at, right? Now, we don't necessarily consider this a special ability. We consider this using our knowledge and our past experiences to predict what's going to happen in the future, right? But that's what gives us intelligence, right? And that's what gives us the ability to shape our environments, is this understanding of how things will change and the repercussions of those actions, right? So I'm not saying that he doesn't have a gift for picking up on subtle hints and cues and stuff like that. Sometimes people have really good intuitions. They know something's bad in a situation just by a gut feeling, and that's why people say trust your gut, trust your intuition, because sometimes your subconscious can pick up on a lot more information than what you can consciously. So I don't think that what he has here demonstrates any particularly special talent beyond what's normal or natural, right? So what sounds like is that he's a very charismatic individual, and he's convinced a lot of people that what he does have is special, right? So I think that in this particular case, OP, you do not owe him anything.
That's your hard work.
Yeah.
And my other guess is friends may be counting on OP getting a cut of the money to do, or a partner to get a cut of the money to do something. So it may not even be that they think he's a great psychic and they just want the money.
Yeah, I mean, share and share alike, right? So he could be bringing in the extra money and they could be benefiting from it, right? And I think that one way or another, it doesn't matter, because OP, you don't need to give him a cut of your money. Renovate that house. For goodness sake. Anyhow, take care and good luck. And Tin Tan Fish Bomb Strand says, I love that name. I'm going to be that name from now on, folks. That's my new identity that I am taking. I'm sorry, Tin Tan Fish Bomb Strand. That's my name now. Not the jerk. This is laughable. Also, I had a dream last night and saw you getting a new boyfriend. Oh no. Maybe OP does need a boyfriend. Let me know what you folks think. Will the boyfriend see this one coming? And Leopold the Llama says, even if he did have an incredible prediction ability, I don't see why he would be entitled to that money. And that's just it, folks. Why? If you have a good answer as to why he would be entitled to that money, please let me know in the comments below. Alright folks, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed this Sunday morning special. I've got some coffee here. I hope you have a beverage that is tasty with you. Amber has some water over there. And I hope you all have the best Sunday. Anyhow, take care, and I'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye.
We had an argument, and he left to be with his friends, who later got involved and said that they Bet you all couldn't see this one coming. Brian messing up on his reading. That's impossible. And Tin Tan Fish Vom Strand. What the hell?